In a cozy town in Italy, a family was buzzing with excitement. Father, mother, and their three children, Ada, Timmy, and little Effie, were busy packing their bags. They were getting ready to travel to Benin City in Nigeria to celebrate Christmas and the Igue Festival with their extended family. I can't wait to see Grandma and Grandpa, Ada exclaimed, folding her favorite dress. And play with our cousins, added Timmy, trying to zip his overflowing suitcase. Mother smiled. Effie packed his toys. It's going to be wonderful trip, she said. Father nodded in agreement, checking the traveling document to ensure everything was in order. On the airplane, the family settled into their seats as the plane soared above the cloud. Father began to tell stories about Benin City. Benin is known for its rich culture and history. He began. One of the special celebrations is the Igue Festival, a time when we give thanks and pray for blessing in the coming year. Ada and Timmy listened with eyes open. Will there be dancing? Timmy asked. Yes, father replied. There will be music, dancing, and many colorful ceremonies. It's a time of joy and unity for our people. After a long flight, the family landed in Lagos, Nigeria. The warm air greeted them as they stepped off the plane. They collected their luggages and began the journey to Benin City. The roads were busy, filled with cars, buses, and motorcycles. Street vendors sold fruit, snacks, and colorful fabrics. Ada and Timmy pressed their faces against the car window, taking in the living sense. Look at that! Ada pointed to a group of children playing soccer by the roadside. And those beautiful dresses, mother added, admiring the vibrant attire of women walking by. As the car pulled into the family's compound in Benin City, the grandpa and extended relatives were waiting with open hand. Grandma hugged each child tightly, her eyes shining with happiness. Welcome home, she exclaimed. Grandpa lifted Effie into the air, making him jiggle with delight. The aroma of delicious food filled the air, and the sound of laughter and chatter created a warm, welcoming atmosphere. Ada and Timmy felt an immediate sense of belonging. The days leading up to Christmas were filled with preparation. The family visited bustling market to buy new clothes and gifts. Ada and Timmy were fascinated by the array of items, brightly colored fabrics, handkerchiefs, jewelry, and festival decoration. Back at home, mother taught Ada and Timmy how to prepare traditional dishes. They mashed beans for moi moi and steamed beans pounding and chopping vegetables for pepper soup. And spices brought enjoy during festival occasion. Cooking together make the food taste even better, mother said, smiling as they walk side by side. Everyone participates in decorating the house for Christmas. The, the children hang bright lights around this living room, while the adults set up a beautiful native scent, traditional homemade and fresh flower added to the festive ambience. In the evening, the family gathered to share stories about past Christmases. Grandfather recounted tales of his childhood, painting vivid pictures of the joy and togetherness that mark its season. Christmas is a time for family, he said, his voice warm with nostalgia. Ada, Timmy, and Effie meet their cousins who were close in age. They quickly became friends, playing traditional games like Ayo and stage game play with seed and wounding bird. Laughter echoed through the compound as they chased each other in games of tag. In the evening, they practiced singing in special song for the Igue Festival. Their voices blend harmoniously, filling the air with melody and anticipating for the upcoming celebration. One morning, the family took a trip to their ancestral village. The journey led them through lush landscape and serene countryside. Upon arrival, they visited the family ancestral home, a place rich with history and memories. The children listened intently as elders shared stories of their ancestors, learning about their roots and the tradition that had been passed down through generations. It was a day of connection and reflection. That evening, under a striking sky, the family gathered around a crackling fire. Grandma and Grandpa narrated tales emphasizing the importance of family unity and love. The children were captivated by stories of bravery, kindness, and the enduring bond that held their family together. Remember, Grandma said shortly, family is like the branches of a tree. We may grow in different directions, but our roots remain as one. On Christmas Eve, the household was a eve of activities. The aroma of baking and cooking filled the air as everyone contributed to the feast. The table was set beautifully on Christmas Eve with steaming bowls of jollof rice, pepper soup, fried chicken, and moi moi. The family gathered around, laughing and sharing stories. Ada and Timmy showed off the new Christmas carol they had learned, and little Effie giggling as Grandpa teased him with funny faces. Father stood up to give a toast to family and love, the best gift of all, he said. Raising his glass, everyone clapped and cheered. It seems like the perfect night. But just as they were finishing their meal, a simple question from Grandpa turned everything upside down. Son, how is the business in Italy? He asked. Father's cheerful expression vanished and the room grew silent. Father hesitated before speaking, his voice shaking. I wanted to wait until after Christmas to talk to you about this, but things have been difficult. I lost my business months ago. I tried everything to fix it, but he sighed deeply. Mother's eyes widened in shock. You mean all this time you have kept this from me? We have been spending money like everything was fine. I didn't want to worry you, father replied. I thought I could handle it. The grandparents exchanged worried glances, and the children sat quietly, confused and unsure of what was happening. Mother's voice trembling in anger. Do you know how hard I have been budgeting, thinking we were secure? This is not just your burden to carry. We are a family, Grandpa added steadily. So, eating such a thing does more harm than good. Family means sharing both joy and struggle. Father lowered his head in shame. Ada and Timmy looked at each other, their eyes filled with worry. This wasn't the Christmas Eve they had imagined. That night, the once cheerful house was quiet. Everyone went to their rooms in silence. The festival mood gone. Mother sat by the window, her thoughts racing. Ada whispered to Timmy, do you think everything will be okay? Timmy struggled. I don't know, but I hope so. I don't like seeing everyone upset. Little Effie, too young to understand, clutching to his teddy bear and fell asleep, while the rest of the family chose and turned in their bed. On Christmas Day, the house was unusually quiet, but no one exchanged greeting or opened gifts. Breakfast was a cold and awkward affair, with everyone avoiding each other's gaze. The children missed the joy and laughter they had anticipated. Ada's tale has the Christmas tree now looking less magical. Why can't we just be happy again? She thought. As the day wore on, everyone stayed in their corner, reflecting on the event of the night before. Father sat in the living room staring at the family's photo. I have let them down, he murmured. Mother prayed silently in her room, asking God for wisdom and strength to heal the family. Grandparents whispered to each other, worry about how to bring peace back into the home. Grandpa approached father and placed a hand on his shoulder. Son, you have made a mistake, but mistakes don't define you. What matters is how you make things right. Talk to your family. Apologize. Don't let pride keep you from fixing this. Father nodded slowly. You are right, Papa. I need to make this right for everyone. In their room, Ada and Timmy sat on the bed, sharing their feelings. I miss the way things were yesterday, Ada said. Me too, Timmy agreed. Maybe we can help. Let's write letter to share everyone hope. Together they wrote heartfelt notes for each of their parents, reminding them how much they were loved and how important family was. The family began preparing for Boxing Day, though the atmosphere was still tense. Mother wrapped gifts silently while father helped set the table. Ada and Timmy placed their letter on the dining table, hoping they would make a difference. That evening, father cleared his throat and called everyone together. Please, can we all sit down? I need to talk to you, he said. Father stood before his family, his voice filled with emotion. I want to apologize to you all. I made a mistake by keeping the truth from you. I thought I was protecting you, but I see now that I was wrong. I should have trusted you to stand by me, no matter what. Mother looked at him, tears in her eyes. I was hurt, but I understand why you did it. We are a team, and we will get through this together. The children hugged their parents tightly, and the grandparents smiled with relief. We forgive you, Papa, Ada said, holding his hand. For the first time in days, the house was filled with warmth and love again. With everyone gathered, Father hid Mother's hand. Thank you for forgiving me. I promise to open and be honest from now on. The children clapped, and grandfather raised his hand in a blessing. This family is stronger when we are united. Let's never let secrets divide us again. The mood in the house began to shift. Smile returned and laughter slowly filled the room. Ada and Timmy brought out the letter they wrote. Mother read us loudly, her voice breaking in emotion. Dear mommy and daddy, we love you so much. Please don't fight. We just want our family to be happy again. Everyone was touched by the children's innocency and love. That evening, the family played game together. Ada taught everyone a clapping game she learned at school, and even little Effie joined in. Mother and grandmother prepared a simple but hearty dinner, and this time the meal was filled with laughter and cheerful chatter. The children's cousins arrive, bringing drums and tabunaries, and the house became alive with music and dancing. The next morning, the family began preparing for the Igue Festival. Mother and grandmother assigned everyone tasks. Ada ate pea yam, Timmy chopped vegetables, and father joined grandpa to buy fresh ingredients from the market. I never knew cooking could be this much fun, Ada said as she pounded yam with her grandmother. It's even more fun when we all work together, Grandma replied with a smile. Later in the day, the family took a walk around Benin City. The streets were alive with colorful decoration and festive music. Shops were draped in green and red ribbons, and children ran around in their Christmas clothes. Timmy pointed excitedly at a group of drummers performing on the street. Can we learn that? He asked. Grandpa laughed. Maybe next year, but for now, let's enjoy the show. As part of the festival tradition, the family visited neighbors and relatives to exchange food and gifts. They deliver bowls of jollof rice and mai to their neighbor and receive plates of fried plantain and pepper soup in return. Thank you, Effie said shyly, munching on the pieces of chicken. The neighbor admired the children's first clothes and wished the family a happy Igue festival. That evening, grandfather gathered the family and shared a story about the meaning of the Igue festival. The Igue is not just about dancing and feast, he began. It is a time to give thanks to God and our ancestors for their blessing and protection. It is also a time to seek blessing for a new year. The children listened attentively, their eyes wide with wonders. So, it's like saying thank you for everything, Ada asked. Exactly, grandfather replied. Gratitude brings more blessing. On the morning of the Igue festival, the family dressed in their finest traditional outfits. Ada wore a bright red wrapper, Timmy sported a colorful shirt, and little Effie had a matching outfit with beads around his neck. The entire community gathered for the festival. Drummers played rhymes beats, dancers performed energetic moves, and everyone sang traditional song. Father joined the men in a dance cycle while mother and grandmother sang along with the women. As the festival reached its peak, Father gathered his family in a quiet corner. Let us pray, he said. Bowed his head. He thanked God for bringing them safely to Benin, for healing their family, and for the opportunity to celebrate together. May his new year bring us peace, love, and prosperity, he prayed. The children held hands, feeling a deep sense of connection to their family and heritage. The family returned home to continue the celebration with a feast. The table was filled with pounded yam, egusi soup, fried rice, and grilled fish. After eating, the family gathered outside to dance the traditional Igue Festival song. Grandfather played the drum and the children sang along. Igwanwenye Awenye, Igwanwenye Awenye. The Igue Festival is here, said Grandpa. Even little Efe joined him, clapping his hands and laughing. After the Igue Festival came to an end, the family sat together under the star, reflecting to the past few days. This trip has taught me something important, Father said. Family is everything. No matter what happens, we must always stick together. Mother nodded, and we should always trust each other. Together, we can overcome anything. The children smoked though. close to their parents, feeling safe and loved. They all prepared to return back to Italy. They knew this Christmas and Igue Festival would always hold a special place in their hearts. The family was stronger, happier, and more united than ever.